Hey again, it's Gladys, and welcome back. We are at part 4 of this Let's Learn session, and we have 2-ish more parts left. This video is also very iterative, which is something you will learn about this entire engineering process. It's insanity. Here you will see us redoing designs and trying to understand and reference the architectural plans and communicate with them, since things get lost in the sauce. So it's essential to have a strong architectural and engineering relationship. So let's engineer something. More than 5% slope. But that's the reason why the slope is already so high. So we have to then make up for that slope here. And the only thing we can do is potentially have an apron at the face of the building, probably like that face, but that's, oh, actually we can't even do that. Do an apron. Usually we can do an apron that's 2% cross slope and then go down. Oh, also, never mind. This has to be concreted. Because no, actually we're fine, because the way the alley is, the area is grass. So they didn't pave the alley correctly. They didn't fully pave the alley. So this owner is going to have to pave this portion. And because we're going to have to pave this portion of the alley, we can make up that grade difference there, of that drop. The pavement that's not there.
Should we add a pavement layer here?
So you understand what just happened? Here you see concrete. The alley's concrete. And then the site is grass. So that means when they did the survey, there was no distinction. This is grass. So this line is there, but there's no line saying that this area is still concrete. And you can see, because the alley is drawn down to here, that all this area in here is grassy as well. So when they're entering, this area would make up that, would be probably that slope that will make up that difference, that will make this a little bit of an apron, that will make this entrance more smooth. So we got lucky there.
So we can do this when we do the pavement.
And we can still have the 2% cross slope here equals 35.71 minus that. So that's about 35.44. That was about right. And then that means that we need this is length. And I'm just drawing this so I can write out the slope going up. 32.39. So equals 35.93 minus 35.4 equals this. So we got a 20% slope going up.
That's fake, right? That's the thing.
The thing is only 2 feet. So as far as like, should be fine. But it's the fact that it's around the ADA space. So I'm going to see if we can do the opposite and actually lower it here and have it higher on this side, so that it's less steep on this side, and then here it'll be higher. So that's what we're going to do instead.
So you're making your
We're turning it around.
Like I was asking it from the other side, it will be ramping. But how the other cars will be entering the parking spot if it's ramping from their side?
How will the other cars be entering? It will still be ramping up here. It just be a less, because here it's not as steep of a ramp. It's just a 2% cross slope. Here it gets really steep. Yeah, because we need that 1% cross slope, and that's why it made it more steep, because we had to lower it here. But if we just lower it here, it didn't know we end up being steep here. We're going to do 12%, because that's a maximum for a driveway that is not covered. If this was a covered driveway, 20% is completely fine. You've seen parking garages all the time where it's about a 20%, 25% incline. I don't know if you've seen those covered parking garages where it's a 20% incline. But uncovered is max 12%. We're going to try to just do 12% here, increase. And then these two will be, let's see if they need that extra help. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, I feel like this is so boring. I'm getting bored.
It's okay, I'm learning. It doesn't seem to be an easy role.
And it's good that you're asking questions. Even Patrick was like, she asked a lot of questions, and I was like, she does. It's good. No, it's good. I was like, at least she's paying attention. At least we're not just talking to ourselves.
I am harassing him with questions now. After you said I did ask questions.
Equals that times that. So I had already measured this. The morning where that came from. 35.71 minus 35.19. So you can increase this by 12%. So this is 2 point. That is a 36. even more exact numbers. So 9 times 0.085, what is that? That's gonna be steep. So 36 minus 35.73 divided by 2.3. So 12%. So far this is working. And these can be more steep than that. But we're still gonna be maintaining. So these can be weak. So after we leave the ADA parking space, we can increase these to 5% increase in slope, which we may have to just so that we can 5 to 12% in slope with these ones, because ADA has to be a more shallow drop. This is 12% that. So 9 times 0.012. So it doesn't need to be that either. So we can make it more shallow. So let's make it increase by a little bit. Make it 36. You can say what it is. Both can stay what they are and still be less than 12% either way. So keeping those there. The bottom part is established. Awesome. So now we just do this top part. We're just increasing the slope by 1%. Hopefully.
Are you going to add grading to the other two parkings? Oh no, from outside of the property. We added to
I can. It's add these two. So I usually don't like adding, like I said earlier, where Patrick's marking elevations that are existing. I usually don't like. So they are breaking the back of the building. They're having an entrance here, maybe. I think it's under. I think I see that. Actually, it was in PDF, so I don't have to go through their heavy files. That don't make sense.
We're at the PDF.
You see the PDFs of different. It was labeled differently. Maybe they weren't different. So that was another fun video for me. Comment and subscribe and see y'all next time. Bye.